round of applause for us, man. Welcome back.
I'm gonna get a word out this motherfucker.
Wait, I gotta pull it up.
Welcome to the show. We bring you something different. Giving the world a few words of advice. Look, we just want the viewers to listen. We gotta go spread the world. Won't stop like a soldier that's going on mission. Got the viewers so tuned in, so close to the screen, and they about to kiss it. Motivational, inspirational. Them boys bringing all the fake reviews. Getting blessed like a handkerchief with you. Teamwork together like a chicken flu. Be remembered like the Yankee Doodle. I remember times that we would eat noodles. Now life is sweet like a toaster strudel. Hit the sub button, you know what to do.
I'm loving the show. I'ma tune in next week. I'm loving this show. I'ma tune in next week. I'm loving this show. I'ma tune in next week.
If it's working for you, shit, then it's working for me. Yes, sir. Hey, yo, we back, man. You know, it's Mint Podcast, episode 42. We got the whole crew. I'm sounding like Dr. Seuss. I'm just playing. I don't know. I was gonna goddamn keep going. But we got the whole crew back, man. Welcome to Mint Podcast, man. As y'all know, we bringing stuff that you don't know or that you may know about, or that you just may want more insight on, or you just want some laughs about, man. It's just a goddamn crew of people talking shit, and give me this goddamn book, man. Man, we got the crew with us. Rome, the one, and Handy, this ain't Blues Clues, man. And Jabbo, the Virgo. I'm a Virgo too. My boy is back, man. You know,
suspension lifted, baby.
Yeah,
We back.
So we back in here, man. And
You
we
see
got
how he just say no?
Oh, and today is unfortunately it's kind of a crude topic, but before we get into that, let me tell y'all, if you like the content, be sure to like, be sure to comment, man. And if you get to the end of it, subscribe to the channel because we drop the podcast every Friday, man. So what we got today, man? We got Sapper today, man.
Oh yeah.
Starting off before
this
the topic.
This one kind of a little bit personal. It's a personal one.
Okay.
Lil Nas X, right?
I've been hearing about that. And I've been
No.
seeing a lot of people going crazy on him about that.
I'm not letting him do.
Yeah.
You can't talk about Jesus like that.
Yeah.
No showing.
No.
You could do Satan all you want to. That's fine. Nah, man.
Yeah.
You
Now,
can't do
one
that.
thing I would never condone, man, is everyone know here, man, like, I got my ideologies of different things. And like I said, but one thing I don't play about is the Father himself and the man that created us, bro. And there's no way in the hell that you can even make it seem anywhere possible
Like it's a joke.
that it's okay or it's a joke to talk. And like I said, and we live in a world now where you trying to talk to people about the Bible, and you know, I mean, you can have your talk about it, but at the end of the day, you got to have some kind of guidance. And it's like, if you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe, okay, that's cool, that's respect that, but what guidance are you following? Are you just out here just willy-nilly, no book, no rules of life? Like, there is no way that you should judge the person that created you, man. And like, that's just disrespectful on all ends, and there is no way that anyone should be able to hold that respectable, man, like, at all.
And it's only with Christianity that people do stuff like this for some reason.
And I was just finna say that because
they can get away with
anyone, I'm just being real, and no offense, but any other religion, but you ain't gonna see nobody doing nothing like this, man.
Nope.
You ain't gonna see nobody doing nothing like this.
because no one is gonna check him and stop him at the door. Every other religion, you say something out of pocket, you being stoned at the stake.
Yeah.
So I'm not okay with this. This is a little bit too far. He took it too far, way too far. You could have rapped, sung, dressed up as anything else you wanted to. Why go as Jesus? Why? What reason do you have to piss people off?
Probably.
Put your name in headlights again because no one's talking about you. 'Cause
Exactly.
No one care. No, that find your own.
It's
little way.
crazy to me that like how some artists are so different because nobody could be talking about J. Cole and he'll still be working and still be on people's songs and still be doing his thing. But as soon as people like him ain't relevant, here go the stage act. Here go the next big stunt. Here go the scandal.
I'm telling you, it's always something, man. And like I said, it's no way in shape or form that I find this acceptable, man, because there's no way, man. And like, if for anybody that tries to say, oh, you know, he's finding his own way, to find who? The devil, Lucifer himself? Like, bro,
I can tell
there's
you right now, he signed this ticket. That ticket's signed.
Oh,
Because I can tell you where you're going. I mean,
it go back. Matter of fact, you forget he did the little shoes with the blood in it and stuff. Like, bro, what's wrong with this?
Twerking
man,
on
bro?
Satan.
No, that's fine. You can do that. Do that with him.
Twerk on Satan.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Be my guest. Live on. I ain't gonna judge you with that part.
I don't condone it. Everyone know my
Yeah, you
content
can
personally
have that.
and on here, man. I preach peace, and I want everybody to basically get together and.
Put a
You
stop
trying to
it.
dance on Satan, man? And that ain't the way. That ain't the way
You
to go,
can dance
man.
on Satan. Just don't dance with Jesus. Don't
Don't influence people to go dance with that man, bro.
Well,
It ain't a fun dance, bro.
Hey, if they dance,
It ain't no Luther Vandross. Dance with my father again.
That's a good ass song.
Look at that, but nah, it ain't into
That's
that.
a good
Hey.
song.
But anyway, I don't want to keep talking about
Yeah,
this
yeah,
evil.
sure.
This
I need
evil.
a question, man. What a question.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man. Jabo.
Yeah, man.
Back with the show, man. What's the
Yeah,
question?
look
All right,
at 'em.
so,
Fresh
Would
off
you
the-
rather have 100K to your bank account instantly, or would you rather flip a coin for 10 million?
I'd rather have 100K in my bank instantly. I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna flip that to that 10 million, and I'm gonna get from that coin.
Do I get nothing if I mess up on that?
Yeah,
That's
if
what
you
it
flip the
sound
coin,
like.
you don't get
That's
nothing.
what it sounds like. It's a possibility that you can get nothing. I mean, even
It's
if
a possibility that you get absolutely nothing,
I'm gonna.
but it's a possibility that you get that 10
I'm
million.
gonna take that 100K and I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna do something amazing with it. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't taking that chance.
See,
The hell with it. I'm flipping that coin. I'm flipping that
Man.
coin.
Y'all,
hey, we flipping it. I'm
Flipping that coin.
flipping it.
Because the
You-
chance of me getting I'm going to throw
look,
this coin so high in the air. That,
But here's the thing, right? So if I miss the toss, I'm back where I started. But just imagine how you feel when you flipping that coin and it's in the air and you just like your heart. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know.
yeah, I mean,
that
yeah, I guess that feeling.
That feeling.
Yeah,
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
I
saying.
could definitely understand
But
that. Right
100K too. If you think about it, if you get like a decent job or a good job,
you can make
after a few years, you don't belt 100K after a few years. 10 million, it's a chance you ain't gonna feel that in your
You
life.
ain't get no 100K in no one go. It's a lot you get with 100K.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, just 100K instantly like that.
But if I can flip that mug,
And that thing
and that
land.
go ding,
Some people never touch 10 mil, bro.
Yeah,
Some
you
people
right.
never touch it.
shit.
I mean, I guess I'm just wondering for sure.
Yeah,
man. I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
that's just what
For
it
For
is,
sure,
man.
man.
That's
For sure. The hell with that, man. Shoot.
I like.
I flipped that 10 million. Listen, everybody I've known, and I'm here to tell you, and I'm gonna be 100%. I told my family already. I don't want you to be shocked. I get that 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
I blow up anything, man. The hell with you, I'm gone.
this man. Here,
Don't
bro.
call me. We are not friends. You ain't my mama, my daddy, my wife,
Oh,
the dog. The hell with you.
Not the dog.
My boy.
Oh, what the dog do, bro?
What the
No, they
dog
don't.
doing?
They gone.
What the dog do?
And I'm not gonna lie to
Hey,
you.
don't mind this foolishness
If-
from this
if
man,
if my
bro.
wife is
Yo.
if my wife is watching, and hopefully she not, she gone too.
Dang. Can I
I
pet
don't
that
condone
dog?
this man,
I'm
bro.
gone.
But on a serious note, man, you know, when we talk about the things of money and, you know, things that we would do for money, you know, I would rather do what we just discussed all day, man. I would rather get my money legitly or at least by chance or, you know, something like that. But
Gifted.
the topic that we have today of the way that people
Wait.
was getting money with what?
Yeah, you want.
I'm about to burn this goddamn notebook.
Okay.
This man. But what we have today for how people are gaining money for the topic today, man, is just like I said. I understand individuals do things, and people deserve to have consequences behind certain things that they do. But at the end of the day, people are still humans, and we are all still human beings, and we are still people, dog. Like, but you were telling us about a little something wrong before we came in, man. What was that you were telling us about that we found out, man?
So, can I say cool? No, I can't say.
Nah, don't say that.
I
Please
can't
don't say that.
So Mississippi. I'm gonna say cool.
Please.
Nah.
I'm not Mississippi, right? You know Jim Crow, that Mississippi, that brought it back
Mhm.
so everybody can relive the good old days.
Do we have a time for a history lesson so I can describe where Jim Crow came from?
Should
Never
be
mind.
good.
Okay.
Don't
Never
do
mind.
it. It's
I'm sorry. Okay.
So Mississippi, Mississippi jail don't have them folk in there, dead, and they done buried all them people back in the back of the prison. 214, I think 214, 15 bodies back there, and have them listed because you still get paid for the heads you have in there. We're still getting paid for these people, and families wasn't notified that these people don't die, probably due to the poor living conditions or lack of care and whatever the factor may be. They still died. And without notifying families and letting them know what done happened to them, or come claim the body, anything, set up funeral arrangements, anything.
But how did the number get so high?
That's what I'm saying. That's what's messed up about it.
Since 2016.
No, I can guarantee
like,
it ain't about no one caring, but they probably were doing like false reports on people probably missing, probably saying that they were like doing certain amount of years that they weren't. Like,
I guess
it's a lot of
no visitation.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of
we don't know how they do.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of different ways. It's just like it's a ways that they can hide it. It's just the fact like, well, how could you do that? I mean, like I said, I understand that people do. I mean, they would probably murder different things. Like, at the end of the day, man, like I said, people are still humans, man. How could you do that and hide this fact from people's families and stuff? I mean, they still got families, bro. Like, I mean, bro, that's like...
It's Mississippi. That's why. I mean, I hate for it to be like that. It's Mississippi. What did you expect these people were going to do?
Yeah, take it back to the movie Mississippi Burning. They do go back, bro.
The jailer said, I have broke no law. It's not against the law. I can, the law has backed me up. There ain't no law saying you can do that. Show me where you can change the law.
They must get paid a lot in prison, boy.
They do, man. Why you think prison is one of the like main, they're one of the main currency points for the United States, man. For real.
If I had a choice, I hit the jail system with a RICO. Let them know.
That's exactly what it is. No, don't hit them with me. Don't hit them with me. I bleed in my skin.
Hit them with the.
Look, I bleed in my skin, so don't hit them with me.
I've heard people say, "How can you avoid doing this stuff?" Like, I mean, you can't avoid 215 bodies being buried. Obviously, but you can't avoid going. I mean, how can I put this in a way that makes sense for people to grasp?
I got you. Everybody that was involved, the whole point of them people disappearing, that knew about it, that did anything on the paperwork, that did anything, that touched anything about this scenario, y'all deserve to be in the same jail that them folks were buried in. Behind the bars.
Oh, Lord.
They probably got the old bars. It's made out of like metal that you hear. It's cling them Wild Wild West bars. Like y'all
got the cup, yeah.
That's what y'all need to be in.
It's not fair, man. I get it. You go to prison, you're there to serve your time and you
learn a lesson.
Cool, I get that. But man, come on, man.
You can't learn a lesson if you can't. Man. Yeah. How can you learn a lesson if you're not here to learn it? Like
my thing is, man. Let my family know, man. Let them get buried. They still think I'm alive.
You don't have rights in jail, do you?
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do. You ain't never hear about a lot of the jails like they're suing, like especially Clayton County, like you have to still treat the people right. I mean, of course you don't treat them as average citizens, but you still have to treat them. They have to make sure they can shower, make sure they can. They got to be sure that they are healthy in there. Of course, they learn the lesson. It's supposed to be hard, but they are supposed to be healthy in there. So they are supposed to have right. I mean, it's not tricky because they hide a lot of the stuff that go on behind there. So that's why it may seem tricky. But supposedly, all the inmates, everything that's supposed to be in there are still supposed to be perfectly healthy. It's supposed to be good. They're supposed to get medical attention when they need it. So they still supposed to be treated right, but not like an average citizen because they are there to learn a lesson. But, I mean.
You're going to have to. Yes, they do have rights. Yeah, everybody has rights.
Except the right to vote.
Well, and even about that, that's stupid. If I came out, served my time, man, hey, I've served my time. I've did what I was supposed to do. You treated me like I'm an alien. I'm no better than an immigrant. What's the difference? They can't vote. I can't vote.
You know what's funny is that, having a felony out here kind of does stop you from getting a lot of things.
Well, a lot.
Yeah. Is that
job, voting, sometimes kids.
Is that fair? Yes and no. If you did a crime, You deserve whatever happened to you, depending on what the crime
Now, I was
is.
just going to say, it depends.
Depending on what the crime is.
Because there's some laws that are kind of ridiculous out there, I will say.
But if I don't serve my time and I did everything for me to get out, how do you expect me to get back on my feet? So it's gonna hard for me to find a job. My family done already abandoned me. I gotta go on probation after I don't serve my time. So now I gotta pay you with a job I do not have.
I mean, I will say honestly, I mean, it's a lot of people that do get out. I mean, after you do the time, and it's easier for you to do things other than some people that done some more serious things. Now, when you more serious things, like, I don't blame it. At the end of the day, yeah, at least you out, you free, but life ain't gonna be easy because you didn't make that person life easy that you committed the crime to. Like,
voting for me, I done served it. I served my time. I lived enough to learn my lesson and serve my time.
Yeah. Now with the voting, I mean that can be very biased, man. That can be biased because you don't want somebody out there. You know, somebody that's in the office is crooked and crazy. Them individuals that crooked and crazy gonna vote for crooked and crazy. So that's why I say you gotta. It's biased, man. Like I said, it shouldn't be.
It
but
be. It's unfair.
I don't know.
And it's just like, would you hire a murderer?
Yeah.
If I served my time and I did what I was supposed to do, yes.
It's iffy, man.
I wouldn't hire a murderer.
It's iffy, man.
If I did my time and I'm informed,
you may have learned your
am I that
lesson.
same person? I mean,
Hey,
I just think
Me
I'd
personally
rather
and
not take
him.
a risk.
there you go. I just agree. Like I said, it ain't no offense. I believe that people can change. I believe that people can change. But if I know you got the history and you don't kill somebody, you don't did something just extravagantly, just horrible, like,
so now
I can't do it.
Now you have to say someone came to you, I'm a murderer, and asked for the job. You just sent that man back to prison. Because I can't pay my probationary officer. Because you know what happens when I can't pay?
The funny thing about it is,
sent them back.
the funny thing about it is, he sent himself to prison.
There you go. I was just going to say, you got to learn your own lessons. I mean, it ain't our fault. At the end of the day, man, you the one that made the choice to get yourself in that position.
Because if it was self-defense, you wouldn't go to prison, right?
Yeah.
That's true, but if I've served, let's just say I did 23 years, is it not safe to say I probably learned my lesson? Like,
Probably. That's not the part that we talking about.
And that's cool.
We talking about the specific thing we talking about is would you hire a murderer? And I say no.
If he's affirmed, and
I mean you can hire a murderer. I'm just not.
How could you go inside that person's brain? Literally, you can take all the testing work, but how could you go inside that person's brain?
I go off how long you've been out. What's the severity of the case? Why? Who did you murder? All that type of stuff. Because, like I said, that stuff does matter. That stuff does matter.
Let me give you a scenario now. That is the reason why you see a lot more of this BS is going on. A lot of these cooking industries and Walmart now about people getting shot and stuff like that because they're not really focusing on the people that they're hiring.
So, what job would you give them?
It's certain things you can do, but
McDonald's, Burger King.
Manual labor.
I feel like
making railroads.
Making license plates.
I feel like warehouse stuff was good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That's if they hire you.
Or manual labor.
I don't know if they hire fellas though.
No, they don't. That's if they hire you.
A lot of them, a lot of places do have like second chance programs or like manual labor.
DHL is one. DHL is one. They'll hire people with records and all that.
Yeah,
and they make some bread.
So I mean, and $20 to them, that is great.
Yeah,
but with the world we live in today, of course not. So if I wanted to upgrade myself and say that I feel like I can do this, I've done enough time, how long can I be out here when I say, okay, my record is a sponge? Man, let me try to go out.
It's a produce company I think called it's called Athena's or something.
Oh, Athena Farms.
But immigrants or something. Is all they hire.
Yeah. I know about
people. So it's like it's places where you could get jobs.
Yeah.
The only way that the only way you cannot have a job is if you don't. You can work at Waffle House.
Yeah.
Waffle House hire.
At the end of the day, it's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. You made somebody's life a living hell. The reason that you're in jail or whatever you did, 9 out of 10 you did some shit that you made somebody's life a living hell. So your life is not supposed to be easy. I agree that you're supposed to be treated as a human, but your life is not supposed to be easy if you don't did something dirty out there, man. Like
so now we talked about that. Mm-hmm. So what about the things that keep you out of that? Because lots of people will be like,
what keeps you out of jail?
Jail, prison.
Oh,
doing the right thing in general, focusing and thinking about what you doing before you actually act. Stop trying to follow everybody on social media thinking that all these folks, because at the end of the day, them folks on social media may look like movie stars or they look like they invincible. But behind closed doors, you can't do the stuff that these folks do. A lot of stuff be fake. Okay, man. Look, man, stay your ass in the house, hang with friends, chill, live your life.
You need good parents.
Or
at least a good parent, bro.
That plays a very good part.
And then,
that plays a part, but
you also you need good parents. You need a strong sense of identity. That's I feel like that's the most important thing, is that you need a strong sense of identity. And that's like the hardest thing to kind of, you can't teach somebody that, you know what I mean? You kind of have to develop that and kind of have to figure out, you have to have a strong sense of identity.
You need a strong,
I said you definitely got to find yourself.
Because when you have a strong sense of identity, you know it's certain things that you won't do. Because you know who you are.
Common sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the identity will have you make good decisions. Like, I don't do this kind of stuff.
What happens if you're put in a situation that, like, you just in the bathroom and just, oh no, you're part of them. You with them people. They just robbed the bank and they ran in the bathroom. You go in the bathroom just to use the bathroom like a normal person.
I mean, of course that's wrong. I mean, that should be able to be proven.
So you talking about some people ran in the bathroom that did something, and you happen to be in there.
You just happen to be in there.
Oh, okay.
Now you in trouble too.
I mean, that would
now
be proven.
You going to jail.
That would be proven.
But how many cases have you seen when it's going like that?
In the United States, and I mean, it's a lot of crooked stuff going on. So, I mean, I can see that. But at the end of the day,
so will you give that person a job?
Yeah, he's not a murderer.
Yeah.
Remember, I said murderer. You can't. I didn't say
if you're innocent,
anybody that's been to jail before, because you can go to jail
like
for
the Central Park 5. I would give every single one of them a job, bro, because they didn't do that, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's just like I said. Like, for me to keep people out, this is what it needs to be, man. First things first, you need to sit down and watch some anime, dog. Anime keep you out of trouble.
It do. It teach you a lot about life.
Anime keep you out of trouble.
It teach you a lot. A lot of people think the anime is just action and just kissing and just hentai and just boobies and booty, but no, it's not, bro. Anime teaches you a lot.
All that stuff he just named will keep you out of jail, though.
Yeah, matter of fact. Hey man, hey, how we gonna wrap it up, man? We almost at the end. How we wrapping it up, man? This man's stupid, bro. Hey, but he ain't lied though.
Hey.
He ain't lied.
I mean, yeah, I think
the right ones, because some of these boobies out here get you locked up more than.
I think another thing too is that it's, man, I try to go and think about if I was growing up again and how I would manage to kind of get to the same kind of moral values that I have now. And for some reason, I just feel like I just got lucky. I feel like I could have easily just been a hive mind, whatever like that, because when I was growing up, the people that I looked up to were people that I saw outside of my family. Right. You know what I mean? So I just happened to run across people that were just conscious and wanted to do the right thing and wanted to be better, versus I could have just ran across the opposite and went down the opposite route. But I'm not gonna say my family didn't contribute to it, because we didn't have to really like super struggle for anything like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't nights where I just didn't know what we was gonna do. But I mean, that don't stop people from going down the wrong path either. Because I done met plenty of privileged people that decided they wanted to be gangsters.
Well, we're gonna end it on that. Here's the thing, right? We're gonna end it. And
how could that even be T.I. son? Oh, my bad.
No.
But he stand on business.
They all do. Listen. So I have a way, and we're gonna end it. I have a way to stop all the kids from going to jail. And it's easy. Jail